We're making candy cane chocolate chip cookies. I'm CM Coleman. Welcome to my home. Are you like me and you have a bunch of broken candy canes that didn't exactly make it onto your Christmas tree? I do, so I decided I'd come up with a quick and easy recipe that uses those broken candy canes. You can do this in no time, it's fun to do with the family, and it really gives you that peppermint chocolate taste. I mean it, really gives it to you. I'm starting off with 2 1/4 cups of flour. To that I'm going to add 1 pinch of sea salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We'll whisk this together and set that off to this side. Then I have 1 cup of sugar. I'm sorry, that's actually 1 1/2 cups of sugar. 1 cup of butter. Once again, you can always make your own butter, but I decided for when I'm baking, if I'm not using it as the star attraction in it, I'm not going to take my time with the butter. So, I'm going to start the mixer. Next, I'm going to add my eggs. I'm adding 2 eggs, hopefully 1 at a time, but you know how it goes. As always, make sure to scrape your bowl. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you want to learn how to make your own vanilla, just click that card. It'll take you to our vanilla extract day. It's also vanilla vodka, so if you don't have extract but you have vanilla vodka, go ahead and use that. It's so easy. Putting this on low so that I don't have flour going everywhere. I'm going to gradually add the flour to the mixture. Once that's just incorporated, and I mean just incorporated, we're going to add our chocolate chips first. This is 1 cup of chocolate chips. And 1 cup of peppermint or candy cane pieces. I have my oven preheated at 375 degrees. We'll scrape the beater. I'm going to give this an extra scrape just to be certain. Now I'm going to drop it by the scoopful onto my pan, which is lined with a silicone pad. If you do not have a silicone pad, you can use parchment paper, you can grease your pans. I personally like the parchment paper or the silicone pad, and I also like the big cookies, I'll admit that. Once your cookies are all placed on the pan, what you're going to do is you're going to take them over to the oven and bake them for about 9 to 11 minutes until they come out golden brown. Let them cool for 2 minutes on the pan before you transfer them to a cooling rack. The cookies are out of the oven and these have cooled for the recommended 2 minutes. In fact, they probably went a little longer. But if you do not let them cool for the recommended time, you will notice that these look slightly mangled. They still taste just as good, but they do need time to get a little bit more set up. I'm going to take off a piece of one of these. Let's give this a taste. The candy canes are still crunchy. The chocolate is so rich and delicious. It tastes like a Toll House cookie with candy canes in it. I thought that the candy canes would overpower everything, but they don't. They just blend into it, and it really comes together without it being like overwhelmingly peppermint. Had I put in peppermint extract, it would have made it overwhelmingly peppermint. But this way is just this nice, mellow congregation of chocolate and peppermint. It's so cool. I think you're going to like this. Don't forget to subscribe. Every Monday through Friday it's something different. Friday is always a sweet treat and you never know what it'll be. And don't forget, you can get a hold of me on most social media at CM Coleman Home. And you can also check out my website where you'll see this more detailed recipe. And you can sign up for the mailing list, which will give you the PDF of the recipe every week and the updates of what's been going on the channel. And as always, remember, running your house doesn't have to be a full-time job. Turn it into a hobby and have some fun.